Teachers, Stephen here. So that you know, the APE organization is fully staffed with highly educated and experienced personnel. And we'd like you to meet our staff who makes the APE organization the powerhouse it is today. Mr. Haynes, you know him. Mr. Haynes is off the chain. Mr. Haynes is our president and CEO. Dr. Gabriel A. Daniels, APE Special Counsel. Attorney Daniels is very effective in the courtroom, and he's known for his fast, aggressive cross-examination. APE truly pities any person cross-examined by him. Mrs. Alencia Martin Haynes, Office Manager. Mr. Larry Foster, Chief Regional Director. Mr. Roderick Collier, Regional Director of the North District. Mr. James Morrow Jr., Regional Director of the South District, and Mr. Leroy Walker, APE Communication Director. Now, if you're ready to be a part of the most aggressive teachers union in the South, go to myapenow.com or call us at 770-347-8797. You'll never find peace of mind without APE. We're putting a stop to bad drive-by evaluations on teachers. Hello, teachers. My name is Steven, one of the producers here on the Caesar Morning Show. I am excited to be a part of the APE organization, an organization that aggressively fights for the right of teachers. Mr. Haynes, our president, understands just how bad Georgia teachers need aggressive representation, and this is one of the reasons he's devoted over 20 years of his life aggressively fighting for classroom educators in Georgia. If you are sick and tired of being treated unprofessionally by any Georgia school system, join our movement today. I always ask our president jokingly, we need teachers, but he always seriously replies to me, Stephen, APE doesn't need teachers, teachers need APE. Teachers, don't play with your career. Join APE today. Go to myapenow.com or call us at 770-347-8797. Don't waste your money on these fake teachers unions like GAE. They have no teeth. Page Toothless, AFT, Gumless, or Educators Last. I mean first. Join the APE Black Panthers, the most powerful teachers union of the South. Welcome to the Caesar Morning Show, brought to you by the Association of Professional Educators. APE, the most powerful and aggressive teachers union of the South, protecting Georgia teachers from bad drive-by evaluations. Remember, you'll never find peace of mind without APE. For protection, contact us at myapenow.com or call us at 770-347-8797.
All right, welcome to the Caesar Morning Show. I tell you, I know y'all haven't heard from me in a while. I know you want to hear some more good stuff going on out there. And these crazy principal clowns. I tell you, we got a lot of these clowns out there. I'm just telling you, these clowns are everywhere. And these clowns, even on today, still trying to destroy teachers' career. These clowns, I'm telling you, these clowns are a mess. They out there right now, still at, now we're going into the summer months, and teachers are off. And do you know these clowns are still getting on the phone and talking to other principals trying to hire teachers and tell them all types of lies, just lying on these teachers. It just don't make any sense. Just a bunch of clowns. But you know what? We're going to deal with those clowns. I'll tell you right now, if you are first of all, let me tell you, you need to go get the app. That's right, the Caesar Morning Show app. Get the app so you can hear this show mobile in your car. You know, when we go live, you can share the app with your friends, teachers that need help. We don't have time to play. We're not GAE, PAFT. We're not none of those unions. We're a union that aggressively fight for the rights of teachers. We just don't play. And I tell you, we deal with those principal clowns that's trying to destroy your career. Now, some of you are trying to get a job somewhere else. You don't left one clown, and I hope you're not going to another clown. But you don't left one clown, and that same clown that you left is still trying to destroy your career. Now, look, they haven't went by not one Georgia right. I mean, the law is very clear on everything. They just so slow. Okay, they don't even know the Georgia law. They don't even know it. And now they're principals. They're clowns, principal clowns. These clowns don't even know the law. Now, how you gonna write people up, put them on the PDP, mess up their teacher keys, and hell, you don't even know the law. See, that's why at 8 we do not tolerate that mess. We just don't tolerate it. We always have people trying to join 8 after the fact these clowns have destroyed their career. You need to be a part of an aggressive teachers union that's going to fight for your rights. It's just as simple as that. You need to be a part of a teachers union that know how to go kick butt. Okay? Now, we're professional people. We know how to be professional. Don't get me wrong. But we're not going to stand by and allow our members and stuff to be treated unprofessionally. It's just not going to happen here. Now, if you like, we'll get back with you when we have a chance type union and put it in a writing type union, and then you might be in the right union. But with 8, we don't tolerate that mess. Our members not going to go to school stressed out. Okay? They're not going to show up at the school stressed out because they got to go meet this clown again the next day. That's not going to happen. But these clowns are still out there in the summertime trying to destroy a teacher's career. And you're going to have to do something about it. You can't allow these clowns to destroy your career without you fighting back. That's why I created the blog, Georgia Teachers Fight Back. You got to fight back. I've said this over and over and over and over and over and over again. Teachers, you have to fight back. These clowns are thugs, and you need a thug to deal with a thug. Okay? Now, I know I consider myself as a thug. I come from the streets. Okay? Just do the research. That's just the way it is. But the good Lord made a way for me to go to school and make something out of myself. I just want to be myself, as the song says. I just want to be myself. That's what I want to be, myself. So I don't tolerate that mess. At 8, we do not tolerate it. Okay? We fight back. Now, if we're too aggressive, I understand. I understand we may be too aggressive for you. But when it comes to your livelihood and somebody's trying to destroy your livelihood, you better be a part that's going to show up and show out. I just tell you like that. Show up and show out. That's what you're going to have. Because every day I have people joining 8 and they join it with issues and problems. Now they've been part of these other unions. And I said, what happened to your union? How do you find out about 8? Well, somebody told me about it, about 8. And I said, well, you should have been a member before. Why did you wait till somebody to teach these clowns destroy your career? Well, I'm with Page, I'm with O.C.G.A. It's the same story all the time. It's the same story. And and it's sad to me. It's sad because these teachers have been conditioned to think that because they've been around longer that they are better. Because they've been around longer that they know the law and they're gonna and they know the law and they're gonna take care of me. And because the principal is a part of the same union, then everything should be cool. And I tell them it's like a schizophrenic. You don't know who you're serving. When an administrator is a part of the same union, you don't know who you're serving. You got to serve somebody. There was a song out and a book out saying it may be the devil, may be God, but you got to serve somebody. You're gonna have to serve somebody. And right now, you with the wrong union. You cannot serve two masters. The Bible clearly says you love one and hate the other. So you're gonna have to join a union that is going to truly fight for your rights. At the end of the day, it's not all about how long they've been around. It's about if this union is going to fight for my rights, or this union is going to really protect my career and my certification, my certificate. That's what it's about. And it's sad that these teachers wait till it's too late. When they come to 8 now, we do something. Now, I always say it's never too late for 8. It's never too late for 8. But when you come, they come with an issue that could have been resolved had 8 been representing them in the first place, in the beginning. So you have to be a part of a union that's truly going to fight for you right now. I talk about this because these clowns are continue to get on the telephone. See, 8 put a stop to that telephone crap. Okay, and we'll put a stop to that. We'll do a letter, to the superintendent and saying we believe that this principal is saying things about this teacher, and we have a situation like that going on, but we're gonna see how that plays out before we do that. Because we want to make sure that these clowns are actually doing this. Well, some of you know that the clowns are doing it. You know, you can trap them sometimes, right? But sometimes you don't know because it's one of these hidden things that principle to principle things they do. It's like a code of some type of code of honor between principals where they can get on the telephone. There's no way you can track it and say what they want to say about you. Okay? This after they don't give you a positive evaluation sometimes too now. And they get on the telephone and talk about you. Well, we're going to talk about 20-2-940. When we come back, we're going to talk about 20-2-940.
Teachers. APE has been called by many names by classroom teachers. We found out some teachers refer to us as the APE Black Mafia. Call us whatever you like, but know this. APE will legally destroy any administrator who tries to abuse its members. Join today. And then let your administrator know APE is coming and hell is coming with us. Why? Because APE knows how to protect your career and certification. Call us at 770-347-8797 or go to myapenow.com and get the peace of mind you deserve. Oh, and I almost forgot. Our office is located in downtown Midtown at 1170 Peachtree Street, Suite 1200, Atlanta, Georgia, 30309. Now, back to Caesar. The Caesar Morning Show warns teachers of principal clowns in America. To find out if your principal is a principal clown of America, go to myapenow.com. That's myapenow.com. Or call us at 770-347-8797. If you are a member who would like to add your principal to the clown list, email us at aggressiveprotection@yahoo.com. Now, let's talk about these clowns with Caesar.
All right, I like that drum beat back there. Florida AM. All right, let's get to it. Now, I told you about what we spoke about, or I spoke about, okay? And I will tell you about how these clowns, they'll try to destroy your career by getting on the telephone. Now they don't even know the rights. They're just straight slow. Now the other unions don't do anything about that. They may think, well, I'll give you an example. I had a teacher that came to me and joined APE, and she was telling me about how she believed that this was going on. We didn't know. We don't have a crystal ball. We don't know. We just believe what the teacher said. The teacher said, I believe it. And she came and she told me about, she believed that they were, and then I tell you the school systems in Fulton County. And she said, I think they're the principal blackballing me. I said, why do you think that? She said, because every time I go put in for a job, they get pumped up and they want to hire me. And then all of a sudden, I know I'm going to get the job. Then all of a sudden they call me back and say, we're not interested. See, that's one of the signs. If you leave a job interview and the principal is excited and you're excited and you just know you got the job and you have the job, something happened. Okay, something just happened. And most of the time it happens when they get on that telephone. Okay. So I said, what did you tell your union to do? Well, she said, I told the union, they just saying nothing we can do about that. We don't know that the principal is actually doing something like that. They looked at her like they thought she was crazy. And if you don't know what these clowns do, or does, however you want to say it, I don't care. If you don't know how these clowns are, that's better for you. If you don't know how these clowns are, you would think that these clowns wouldn't do a thing like that. You would think that my principal is so professional, she wouldn't do that. Yes, hell, she would do it, and she's doing it. And see, you need to know that. You need to know that this principal clown will smile in your face and stab you behind your back. You need to know that. You need to know that principal clown will make you think that they're going to support you. But that clown is not going to support you at all. The only thing that clown's going to do is as soon as you get out her presence, get on that telephone and say, don't hire her. She have a problem with authority. She do not follow directions. Just because she doesn't like you. And first of all, and because you want to leave her school. She's mad because you want to leave her school. Imagine that someone get mad because you want to better yourself. Is that something? They put you on a plantation. They want you to be on that plantation. And they want you to stay on that black plantation. And you have black plantation owners too. And they want you to stay on that plantation and use you up till they can't use you no more. And when they done with you, they throw you out. That's what they do. And so you are conditioned to think that these people actually truly care, and they really don't. You conditioned to think these principals really have your interest, but they really don't give a rat's ass about you. So you need to understand and know the truth behind this mess. See, they don't want to tell you the truth. Nobody wants to tell you the truth. But see, at 8, we tell you the truth. We don't sugarcoat anything here. We don't edit anything. You notice that every video, all the problems, mistakes, missed words or whatever, slang, grammar, I don't change anything. I don't care. Okay? We don't edit nothing at the Season Morning Show because we're going to give it to you just like how we feel and how we think about it. We raw. Okay? And the truth is the truth, and the truth will set you free. So you have to know that these clowns are trying to destroy your career. These clowns are not for you. And the only thing they're trying to do is get you to stay on that plantation. And if you try to get off that plantation and try to better yourself, they will try to stop you and to keep you on the plantation. And it's black plantation owners. Okay. But see, we don't go for that. Okay. We don't do that plantation stuff here. Okay, we don't allow our members to be stuck on a plantation and trying to get off, and these administrators trying to destroy. Either you're going to stay at our school or we're going to destroy your career. That's the mentality they have. They want you. If you don't stay with us, we're going to destroy your career. See, we're not Turner. We burn them plantations slam to the ground. We burn them straight to the ground. Okay, like Sherman. We do not play. Okay, that was Sherman going through and he just burning every house he could find, right? We burn it to the ground. We do not allow any school system to try to destroy our members in any way. We just burn your school system to the ground. And we'll burn the school, and your schools, we'll burn them to the ground as well. We will fight aggressively to represent our members. Okay? I'm talking about literally burning the school to the ground. What I mean is aggressively represent our members till we just tear the place up. And you either going to agree and work with us or we're going to destroy you. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? And I mean what I say. So these are the things that you have to be aware of. You have to be aware of these type of clowns. All right, 20-2-940. I want to talk about 20-2-940. Okay. In 20-2-940, it pretty much gives you the grounds and procedures for terminating or suspending a contracting employee. You, as a teacher, is a contracting employee. And you need to know that sometimes these clowns do not follow the law. See, some of you probably deserve a contract, but since you're a part of these other unions, you don't even know the law. They don't even know, evidently. Some of you have had technical where they have messed up in the law in these areas where they just forgot about or they didn't go by the law, and if you would have been a part of 8, we'd have found that mess. We'd have realized that that they missed something here. Okay, see, sometimes you can use these small areas in the law where they are not paying attention to. You can use those areas to get your teacher contract back. And then if they're trying to non-renew you, because they have to go by these laws, and sometimes they do not go by these laws. And then your teacher, if you're not with the right teachers union, and I'm not saying these other unions is not smart enough to catch these. They may be sorry and lazy and they won't catch it, or they really don't see it. And sometimes some of them do. Okay, I'm not saying that they don't have lawyers. What I'm saying is we aggressively fight for our teachers' rights before it even get into the hearing. We start the fight before it gets into a hearing. I tell you, we do not play. So I want to go over this law with you, 20-2-940, because it could be some of you out there has really probably missed this. I'm not saying, I hope you haven't, but it really could help some of you out there. So we want to help you at 8. We don't mind giving you the laws at 8. We want to help you. We don't try to keep all the laws to ourselves and pretend like we know something more than you know. I don't mind giving you some substance, giving you law that protect your career. Okay? Because at the end of the day, they're not afraid of the law. They're afraid of who's going to come in there and represent you. Who they're afraid of, a group that is very aggressive, that go out there and protest and go to the board meeting and raise a lot of hell. That's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of things like that. They're afraid of being ousted. And so you need to still be a part of a union that's going to be very aggressive. That when you say that I'm an 8 member, You need to be part of an organization. When you tell the principal clown that I am an 8 member, they shake. They start to shake and stuff start to come out of their mouth. They just start to shaking real bad. You need to be a part of a union like that. And this is how we do it. Okay. All right. We're going to tell you about it when we come back. I don't talk too long. My producer said I went over. I spoke this a little too long. All right. We'll be right back.
Hey, did you know APE represents only teachers and not administrators? We believe representing teachers and administrators together is a conflict and just plain crazy. Teachers, you will never have to worry about who APE represents when APE shows up at your school. Newsflash, if you are part of an organization that allows principal clowns, quit today and join the most powerful and aggressive teachers union of the South. APE, call us today at 770-347-8797 or go to myapenow.com or email us at aggressiveprotection@yahoo.com. Oh yeah, Caesar is home.
All right, I believe you just like hearing themselves speak there. Okay, we back. Okay, so look at here. So we're going to talk about 20-2-940. We're going to talk about that. Now 20-2-940 protects teachers and make sure that their procedural rights are protected. Okay, got real professional with you for a moment. Let me get back to that slang talk. I like that better. Okay, I can be myself. All right, so 20-2-940 is very important for you to know 20-2-940. Why? Because 20-940 give you safeguards that protects your teacher career, your certification. And if you don't know those safeguards, you will not have a job. So it's very important to know these laws. Now, you can go to the Caesar Morning Show and you see all the episodes, and we talk a lot about these different types of laws. Okay, so you can go there and hear that. Make sure you also download the app. Go get the Caesar Morning Show app at Google's App Store. Get that app. And tell your friends, tell everybody. Everybody need to know the crazy man that owns the Caesar Morning Show, so we can tell them what's going on out there in these crazy school systems. We're going to have a lot of people coming in, talking with us, speaking with us on the Caesar Morning Show. Some of our staff members are going to be on and talking. We're going to dial them in, call in. Pretty soon you'll be able to call in. We're working on that so you can call in and tell us your problem. Tell us an issue that you know that's going on at a school. We need to Caesar Morning Show. We want to know where these clowns located. You don't have to say who you are. You just call in and say, Mr. Haynes, Mr. Caesar. Now we know we have I have a principal clown out here in Douglas County, a principal clown in Henry County, wherever these clowns are located, Augusta. We have some people who want us to come to Alabama. So, wherever these clowns are located, we have some, just call us and let us know about it. You're going to be able to call into the show on next week. We're working on it. We're moving fast, and you'll be able to call in and tell us what's going on in your school. Okay, and you don't have to give your name, and we're going to come out there and we're going to save some lives. Okay, all right, 20-2-940. Let me get back. I'm all over the place. That's why I call it rant. Okay, 20-2-940. Grounds and procedures for terminating or suspending contract employment. You need to understand. See, if there are rights and stuff that you must go by. There are laws that school system must follow for you to be terminated or suspended. Sometimes these principal clowns will go in there and they'll just send you home. They can't send you home. How many times you've seen these principal clowns go in there and say, just go home and I'll let you know when you come back? They can't do that. That's against the law. You need to know that you cannot be sent home without due process. They just can't send you home. And the principal clown don't have no right to send you anywhere. She can't even send you home. The only person can send you home from a school is the superintendent. The only person. Okay, you need to know that. And the only person can give you a reprimand is the superintendent. See, some of y'all get these letters and a letter of reprimand, and the person put on a letter of reprimand. Well, the principal can't give you a reprimand. Only the superintendent. Then she can give you a letter of direction, but she cannot put on there, this is a letter of reprimand. She cannot do that. Only the superintendent can give you a letter of reprimand, okay? So you need to understand that, okay? If you don't know these laws, I'm just telling you, if you don't know these laws, you'll fall for that mess. Okay? All right, here we go. All right, now, let me see. Okay, written notice of the charges. This 20-2-940, paragraph B. It must be a written notice of the charges shall be given. You remember, y'all know I love that word shall. Paul, the apostle said, when you see the word therefore, you need to know what is therefore. And I said shall. I like the word shall. Okay. Written notice of the charges shall be given at least 10 days before the date set for the hearing and shall state. Now, this is another area I catch them when I win. I get teachers' contract because sometimes they forget to put the statement in. Okay, y'all stay with me now. My brother called me a black Japanese because he said I talk so fast. Black Japanese, kid. Okay. All right. Now, 1, the cause or causes for his or her discharge, suspension, or demotion in significant details to enable him or her fairly to show any error on the principal side. Okay? Now, did you understand that? Now, that got to be done 10 days before. See, these clowns are not telling you that. These clowns are not telling you that that they can't send you home or they can't suspend you. They ain't telling you the superintendent, the only person can discharge and suspend you. They're not telling you any of that stuff. And you get in your contract. Some of you have resigned and you had a right to a hearing. Some of you have resigned and you could have, if you would have knew this law I've given you, if you would have just knew this, you would still have a contract right now. Some of you are on the way to the PSC because you don't know the law. And you've been part of these unions that is just screwing you up. And and so you need to be a part of an aggressive teachers union, a teachers union that's going to tell you your rights. Okay. It also says in the hearing, let's see, it says, that you have a right to subpoenas. So you have a right to subpoena each witness against you, and the school system has to provide those subpoenas, and they have to subpoena those people. And that's another thing they're not telling you. I know they're not telling you that. Okay, the hearing shall be conducted before the local board, or the local board may designate a tribunal to consist of not less than 3, no more than 5. Some of these school systems have 6 people on there. Well, that's a violation. See, you have to be a part of a union that's going to call that mess out before we get started. You need a proactive union. Okay, not an inactive union. Right now, some of you have an inactive union. You need a proactive union. You see the difference? Proactive union than an inactive union. A proactive union, do something about, excuse me. A proactive union actually go out and do something before the stuff gets started. Okay? Inactive union don't do anything. Why? Because they're inactive. So I'm saying all these things because people say, well, you don't have to beat up on my union. Yes, I do got to beat up on you. You need to know the truth. This is the truth. Now, you can wait until these things happen. Then you'll say, well, okay, Mr. Haney, that crazy guy told me about my union. This union was not going to do anything. I mean, they truly not doing anything. He was right. Or you can believe what I'm saying and join the most powerful teacher union, APE. You can it's up to you. So I'm just keeping it real with you. So I'm telling you, you need to know the law. My friend, I have enjoyed speaking with you this morning. I know it's all about me. When you talk on the Season Morning Show, it's going to be all about me, okay? And I'm going to tell you about the laws and tell you about these principal clowns. And I tell you, I'm just going to tell you the truth. Because we just truly believe at the Season Morning Show, just tell the truth. Just be honest about everything. And we just, we want you to be a part of our organization because we truly believe that we are out doing the right thing for teachers, and we're aggressively fighting for teachers because we realize teaching today is nothing like it used to be when I taught school many years ago. It's just not the same, okay? And I know that, and I realize that. And some of the young teachers don't even know about unions. They coming in and they got glassy eyes and coming to change the world. And the only world's going to be changed is their world. And, and they need to know. We need to spread the word about the APE, about the Association of Professional Educators. They need to know there is help out there. There is real, genuine help out there that really is going to fight. Not just talk about fighting. I mean, you can do the research. You can check me out. So I've been fighting for teachers for going on 20 years. Fighting for teachers. Aggressively fighting for teachers. So there's no show here. I can put on the show because the fact we really do what we say we do. We do what we say we do. We aggressively fight for teachers. This year alone, we saved so many jobs, and our members can contest to that. We have saved so many jobs and been able to get on the phone and scare the school system so bad that they would change the teachers' evaluations. And our members are witnesses of that. That's the facts. That's just the facts. And so we want to be able to help. We want to help you. We want you to be a part of the APE organization. Some of you on our blog and you just, you still haven't jumped. And I know you said we're going to checking this crazy man out in the APE organization. I know you're trying to find out a real organization. Well, I tell you what, do an elephant shit. And if an elephant shit, we're a real organization. And I'm here to tell you, and then when they do doo-doo, they do a lot of doo-doo too, and a lot of doo-doo. So I'm here to tell you today, if you really want to be a part of an aggressive teachers union, okay, we don't contend to be the biggest, but we show are the baddest. We're not the biggest, but we're the baddest. But and you need to be protected. Your livelihood need to be protected. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
Teachers, Stephen here. So that you know, the APE organization is fully staffed with highly educated and experienced personnel. And we'd like you to meet our staff who makes the APE organization the powerhouse it is today. Mr. Haynes, you know him. Mr. Haynes is off the chain. Mr. Haynes is our president and CEO. Dr. Gabriel A. Daniels, APE Special Counsel. Attorney Daniels is very effective in the courtroom, and he's known for his fast, aggressive cross-examination. APE truly pities any person cross-examined by him. Mrs. Alencia Martin Haynes, Office Manager. Mr. Larry Foster, Chief Regional Director. Mr. Roderick Collier, Regional Director of the North District. Mr. James Morrow Jr., Regional Director of the South District, and Mr. Leroy Walker, APE Communication Director. Now, if you're ready to be a part of the most aggressive teachers union in the South, go to myapenow.com or call us at 770-347-8797. You'll never find peace of mind without APE. We're putting a stop to bad drive-by evaluations on teachers. Hello, teachers. My name is Steven, one of the producers here on the Caesar Morning Show. I am excited to be a part of the APE organization, an organization that aggressively fights for the right of teachers. Mr. Haynes, our president, understands just how bad Georgia teachers need aggressive representation, and this is one of the reasons he's devoted over 20 years of his life aggressively fighting for classroom educators in Georgia. If you are sick and tired of being treated unprofessionally by any Georgia school system, join our movement today. I always ask our president jokingly, we need teachers, but he always seriously replies to me, Stephen, APE doesn't need teachers, teachers need APE. Teachers, don't play with your career. Join APE today. Go to myapenow.com or call us at 770-347-8797. Don't waste your money on these fake teachers unions like GAE. They have no teeth. Page Toothless, AFT, Gumless, or Educators Last. I mean first. Join the APE Black Panthers, the most powerful teachers union of the South.